So many people have pointed out the what about me-ism kind of syndrome that a lot of people online have, where they want to always feel included in every single conversation. And when the shoe doesn't fit, somehow they're forcing it to fit. And I definitely think that this is just a cultural shift of what is going on. A lot of people have made themselves the main character to the point where they think that the entire world revolves around them and that everything operates at their beck and call. But there's kind of like a sub branch of this, and I think this goes even at a deeper level systemically. And it is the people that think that they are the exemption to the rule when it comes to systemic problems. This can be anybody and any systemic issue, but they're the type of people that when you call out a issue, whether it is racism, sexism, homophobia, ableism, any form of discrimination that targets a marginalized individual in society, they always want to chime in as the individual or person and say, well, I'm white, but I'm a man, but I'm straight, but like whatever it is, to make it seem like they're the exemption to this rule and that it doesn't apply. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it applies to everybody. Any single conversation that we are having that affects the class, right? Everybody wants to talk about class consciousness, but they don't understand that class consciousness is an umbrella, okay? There are many things, many layers that are included in class consciousness, and conversations like racism and sexism and homophobia and all these other forms of discrimination all are intertwined together and are all applicable to everybody. Nobody is the exception. That is me, that is you. We all live in a society where we're all being conditioned. We've all been conditioned from the time that we were born to view people in categories and to label them in certain type of ways. And these messages may have been subliminal. It doesn't matter. Nobody is exempt from the social conditioning of, again, racism, sexism, etc., etc. So when people, and I've noticed this is a specific demographic, this is definitely a liberal type of mentality, where they think because they believe that everybody is equal, quote unquote, and, you know, they believe in basic human rights, they think it stops there. And they believe because they've never behaved in that way, again, if you're privileged, you probably don't even see it, and it's very subconscious, but they think because they're never overtly, again, racist or sexist, or they've never said any like derogatory comments towards a specific group, or they've never done anything bigoted, that the conversation doesn't apply to them. But it does, because when we think about the way that we're socially conditioned, it's not just in your behaviors, it's in your beliefs, it's in your thoughts, it's in the language that we speak, the way that we interact and move. It is so deeply ingrained, it is almost impossible to not be affected. All of us are infected because it is a poison that affects whoever is born